Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
We'll talk to him.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
Okay, we'll talk to the inspector now.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Okay, we'll inspect the body first. 7 clues. And here's the ABC guide.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times.
Because we're on case B.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Okay, so we're looking for a padlock.
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
How was the victim killed? The victim has marks on her neck. There was a braided silk belt. Maybe this one? No. Oops. Also, please let me know if I'm loud enough.
The
if the
poor
sound's
child
good.
must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ah, another deduction. What are the common points between the Andover murder and the one in Brexhill? Well, they both have ABC guides, so that's pretty easy. Let me just drag it there. There we go. The killer signs his crimes with an ABC guide. Are the crimes in Andover and Brexhill the work of the same murderer? Yes.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that. This hut is locked.
Can we use the key?
The key does not fit the lock.
Ah.
This hut is locked. The key does not fit the lock.
Do we have to try all of them?
This hut is locked. This hut is locked.
I guess we'll go back to the inspector.
I fear that this case is far from being...
Come on, Poirot.
Certes. But how many times will he kill?
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's 6. It's number 6. See, it's supposed to be a 6, but the screw's gone.
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
We don't know the code at the moment.
The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
And the code is 715. Seven, 1, 5.
Belongings. The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Okay, so we have a photo, which is good, and we have
Betty's
photo?
first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
So we should make inquiries there.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Now, where's the cafe? I'll follow Hastings. Ah, there we are.
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving. With all this...
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Okay, there's something clearly wrong with the lag right now. It's freezing a lot. I'm gonna try different settings. Hold on. I'll be back in a few minutes.